A central Iowa family, a couple in fact, was killed in an incident at a railroad crossing. And now their family wants all Iowans to know that trains can move at night without lights.
KCCI's Laura Terrell reports on their push to make all Iowa railroad crossings safer.
If you drive through rural Butler County at this railroad crossing, you'll see the white crosses nestled nearby, two symbols of deep love and loss.
They were so loving, so generous, so kind.
Kelly Poise and her two siblings lost both of their parents here on July 27th, 2022. Joel and Rosemary Salt were driving home around 9:30 that night when they hit a train.
Some time went by and I just thought of them and said, well, I'll check them on my phone app like I normally could. And they're both at the Packard Railroad crossing, and that definitely threw up some red flags right away.
I was in shock. He just kept saying, I got something really bad to tell you. There's something really bad. And so I was listening, and then as soon as he said it, my husband was devastated, and I was just like in shock, like it couldn't really happen.
Their kids say Joel and Rosemary didn't see the train because it had no lights, no audio alert, and no crossing arms.
Everyone thinks like if there's a train on the track at night, there's going to be lights, and there isn't. And it's legal for them to move trains at night with no lights.
The train the Salts hit was going only 3 miles per hour on the spur line, a secondary line that runs parallel to the main line and is used to load and unload at the co-op.
I think they would have assumed that if there was a train on the track on the spur line, that the main line lights would have gone off, and they didn't, and they never would have.
In Iowa, railroad tracks are owned by private companies. There's no law that requires them to have an active warning device like lights, gates, or bells on the main line or on the spur line. The only federal requirement is that a crossing must have a crossbuck sign to yield or stop. It's up to the railroad company, county, or city to add additional safety measures.
There's more than 4,000 public crossings in the state.
And more than 2,000 of those crossings do not have lights. The DOT wants people to know the safety risks.
Really what you have to do is when you see tracks, think train, no matter where you're at.
The Salt family wishes their parents knew this rule before it was too late. A conversation with the Butler County Sheriff shortly after the crash still sticks out in their minds.
He said, I can't share a lot. It's still under investigation, but do you have any questions? And we all sat there, and I remember saying, yes. Has this happened before? And he paused and he said, yes, 10 years ago, but no one died.
Determined that no one will die again, the Salt siblings spent more than a year advocating for safer railroad crossings. They learned a federal program is available to fund the installation of lights and crossing arms. The county and railroad must apply together, and many counties don't even know the safety program exists. Thanks to the Salt siblings, Butler County is the latest county to get this federal funding. And these three, united in grief, had to see the new and improved railroad crossing for the first time since their parents died 15 months ago.
There's lights, there's crossbars, there's warnings.
Yeah, I just see safer.
It's hard because it was so much work. This is a hard spot to come to. We loved them so much. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that it's done. It's been a long road to get safety here.
This isn't the end of it. There's so many more out there that need change.
The family knows that improving all 2,000 railroad crossings across the state is nearly impossible, but they hope spreading awareness saves at least one life.
They gave us so much, and they did so many good things. And so we want to do good. We want to keep loving people, make a difference, make a change. Like, it's important. This can't happen to another family.
The Federal Highway Administration gives the Iowa DOT about $5.7 million a year for the safety program. It costs about $400,000 per railroad crossing to install the active warnings. So that would take more than 150 years to make all the passive railroad crossings in Iowa safer. If you are concerned about a railroad crossing in your area and you would like to advocate like the Solt family did, the first step is reaching out to your county engineer about the federal safety program. Encourage them to fill out the Section 130 application along with the railroad company. The Solt family hopes more awareness brings more federal funding to this program.